You ever feel like games used to just be more fun? No endless icons, no battle passes, no 40-minute tutorials, just play, shoot, slash, win. Somewhere along the line, AAA studios forgot what made games actually good. But while big publishers chase trends and live service nonsense, smaller teams have been out there quietly dropping bangers. Games with tighter design, better pacing, and way more heart than half the AAA lineup. So today we're giving them their flowers. These are 10 AA games that are straight up better than most AAA releases. Let's get into it. Evil West. Evil West hits like a love letter to the golden era of action games, but with a modern twist. The game feels like it slid through a time portal straight from the Xbox 360 era. Linear, tight, and unapologetically over the top. You're a cowboy with powered gauntlets, and your job: hunt down monsters, vampires, and anything else that dares cross your path. Combat is visceral. Punching vampires into the dirt never gets old, and the weapons all have a satisfying weight to them. There's no filler, no fetch quests, no grinding live service loops, just pure action that keeps you moving from one insane set piece to the next. It's the kind of game where you finish a level and immediately mutter, why don't more games feel like this anymore? And that's the beauty of AA action games: focus, personality, and gameplay that actually feels good. Evil West doesn't try to wow you with scale, it wows you with mechanics and pacing. Lies of P. Then there's Lies of P, the game that quietly embarrassed almost every other Souls-like in existence. Picture a dark, mechanical Pinocchio wandering a twisted fairy tale world full of monsters, danger, and secrets. From the art direction to the combat mechanics, it's meticulously handcrafted. The parry system is crisp, weapons are fully customizable, and exploration feels rewarding instead of punishing for no reason. But what really sets it apart is the tone. The dark fairy tale aesthetic is risky. It shouldn't work, and yet it completely does. Every encounter, every city street, every boss feels meaningful. While many AAA games stumble out of the gate with clunky launches and performance issues, Lies of P ran smoothly for most players. The polish combined with smart design and a fresh take on a well-trodden genre is what makes it stand out. A Plague Tale Requiem. If you want proof that you don't need a blockbuster budget to tell a powerful story, A Plague Tale Requiem delivers in spades. The sequel to A Plague Tale Innocence doubles down on what made the first game great: intimate, character-driven storytelling in a world that feels alive, oppressive, and real. The relationship between Amicia and Hugo is the heart of this game, hitting harder than almost anything you see in modern AAA storytelling. The environments aren't just background noise, they're characters themselves, full of tension, detail, and danger. And while many AAA games rely on spectacle to impress, Requiem proves that well-crafted gameplay moments, stealth, and narrative beats can be just as, if not more, memorable. Remnant 2. When it comes to shooters, the AAA scene has gotten predictable. Copy-paste mechanics, season pass grinds, and multiplayer balancing issues. Remnant 2 breaks that mold. It takes the Souls-like formula and adds guns, procedural generation, and co-op in ways that actually work. Procedural levels mean no two runs feel the same. Build diversity allows you to experiment with different playstyles, and combat is tense because you're never quite sure what's around the corner. Co-op isn't just an afterthought, it's integral. That unpredictability keeps every session fresh, intense, and deeply rewarding. For anyone burnt out on modern shooters, Remnant 2 is proof that smaller teams can innovate in ways AAA publishers often overlook. Greedfall. If you ever wanted the classic BioWare RPG vibe without the fluff and polished issues of modern AAA releases, this is your game. Think Mass Effect or Dragon Age, but with more grit, political intrigue, and meaningful choices. You can make decisions that actually change the story and world, not just moral checkboxes. Dialogue feels alive, factions react to your actions, and the story is human, not robotic. There's a charm in the rough edges, a sense that real people built this world with care. Greedfall reminds us what made BioWare games great and proves that AA developers can recapture that magic. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. While AAA studios chase bigger, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice chose smaller and better. Ninja Theory delivered a game that's laser focused on one's character's mental journey, combining tight gameplay with incredible audio design and cinematic storytelling. Every whisper, camera angle, and environmental detail is carefully constructed to immerse you in Senua's headspace. This isn't just a game, it's an experience. It proves that immersion, focus, and narrative depth can leave a more lasting impression than open-world bloat or spectacle.
Older than mankind. The Northmen call upon its flaming sword.
Kingdom Come Deliverance. Kingdom Come Deliverance is not polished. It's janky, sometimes frustrating and brutally realistic, but it's brilliant. Set in the medieval kingdom of Bohemian, there's no magic, no dragons, just history, political drama, and incredibly realistic swordplay. This is a game that rewards patience. Mechanics like weapon handling, stamina, and combat timing are punishing, but the immersion is unmatched. Towns feel alive, NPCs react to you, and every sword fight carries weight. Once you embrace the jank, it becomes one of the most immersive RPG experiences in years.
Oh, come on.
Enslaved: Odyssey to the West. Released back in 2010, Enslaved is one of those games that didn't get the attention it deserved. Ninja Theory combined fluid platforming, gorgeous visuals, and one of the most emotionally resonant narratives of its time. The performances, particularly Andy Serkis as Monkey, are top-notch. The relationship between Monkey and Trip drives the game, making it more than just a platformer. Back then, facial animations and storytelling were ahead of their time, and revisiting this game now, it's easy to see why it feels like a hidden gem that would blow up if released today. The Surge 2. If you love Souls-like combat but want something fresh, The Surge 2 is it. The game adds a sci-fi twist with limb targeting mechanics, letting you strategically dismantle enemies for upgrades. Combat is fast, crunchy, and satisfying, with bosses that require planning and precision. It's dystopian, it's intense, and it shows that smaller studios can innovate in a genre dominated by AAA publishers. Creativity and ambition often flourish in the AA scene, and The Surge 2 proves it. Atomic Heart. If there's one game that defines the AA spirit dressed in AAA clothes, it's Atomic Heart. It looks like a $100 million blockbuster, but underneath all that polish is the wild imagination of a smaller, hungrier team swinging for the fences. Set in an alternate history Soviet Union where science went way too far, Atomic Heart throws you into a world of killer robots, talking gloves, and absurd experiments gone wrong. It's bizarre, ambitious, and unapologetically itself. The combat blends gunplay and powers in a way that feels chaotic but fun, and the level design constantly surprises you, from pristine laboratories to surreal dreamlike arenas. Yeah, it's flawed, the dialogue can be clunky, and the pacing's all over the place, but that's also what gives it charm. You can feel the developers taking risks most studios wouldn't dare touch. Love it or hate it, Atomic Heart stands out as proof that creativity thrives when there's no boardroom dictating what sells. What all these games have in common is care. These were made by smaller teams who cared more about crafting memorable experiences than hitting marketing checklists. Big budgets can buy graphics, motion capture, and hype, but they can buy heart. And AA games, they've got plenty of it. So the next time you feel burnt out on live service fatigue or AAA bloat, remember, you don't need a $200 million budget to have a $200 million level experience. Which AA game surprised you the most? Did we miss any hidden gems? Drop your favorites in the comments. And if you like this video, stick around for the next one. See you there!